Ever since Kai Cenat has raised to fame, he's been some of the people's favorite YouTuber. People love his over-the-top reactions to seemingly minor things, as well as his realness in the moments that matter the most. Kai has been a member of the AMP group for a while now, and it's remarkable seeing the culture that Kai, Duke Dennis, Phantom, to name a few, have really created in that area. In a lot of ways, it's been like the Renaissance in Atlanta in terms of media and what's really shaping and changing over there. Not only are they known by the public, but they're influencing the influencers, to say. Many more people are streaming now because of Kai Cenat and the example that he's given to other people. Today we're gonna learn a little bit more about some of the strategies that Kai has used to succeed and why he's gonna have a long time career in YouTube. We're also gonna look at why some of the strategies that he's used have gotten him to where he is today. Right here on The Science of Winning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Night School. Today we're gonna talk about Kai Cenat, everyone's favorite streamer. But to limit Kai as just a streamer would be an atrocity, a crime to human society, to mankind. So today we're going to look at his journey. We're gonna look at some of the strategies that he used to leverage virality, consistency, and success to blow up his channel. Let's get into it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a start. But to be honest, Kai's been making content for a while. He was making some videos on Facebook with his, I believe his mom's phone, and was posting them. So his first video was really not his first rodeo. So he already knew what he was doing. He's very charismatic on camera. I don't want to say he put in his 10,000 hours at that point, but definitely knew what he was doing. And of course, these numbers are higher because people go back. They like to go back and watch the first video. But even from the jump, I mean, these are all different kinds of categories on YouTube that were already working. So he's kind of already putting himself in the right places for people to go ahead and find him. So that's, even from this age, already knows what he's doing. But I want everyone to be mindful that the averages back then were around 5,000. According to this chart here, this is like the general graph of his videos back then. So the reason they have hundreds of thousands of views now is because people go back through the catalog and they Kai from the beginning, which is interesting because with all creators, it's not like that. For example, with Aiden Ross, people that watch Aiden now didn't go back to watch the 2K content. And that's because I think Kai did a really good job about kind of knowing what his lane was from the jump. It was, people are here to see me and I'm gonna make content that supports that. So when it comes to YouTube in general, one thing you gotta keep in mind is this was kind of the trend, this is kind of the meta, I love that word, meta, for YouTube at the time in this genre. A lot of people in Atlanta, there's some really influential creators in Atlanta kind of doing something similar. It's like relationship-esque videos. It's really reality TV for teenagers. He stuck to it and kept doing his thing. And obviously, not without a few hurdles, but you know, stick to what was successful and kept grinding. But even here, Extreme Ding Dong Ditch, 2.8 million views. His first video that he did with AMP was a ding dong ditching video, at least on his channel. So if it worked back then, I mean, to be that tapped in for that long, he kind of knows what's gonna land. So even in that partnership with AMP, this is already what people wanna see. So that was interesting when he first got into AMP, but we're gonna talk about that. And then Kai started to get into his bag. I mean, his wall, his channel page looks like this for hundreds of videos. Him constantly grinding out content, constantly trying different things out. Obviously his thumbnail style didn't change too much. Definitely raised his baselines. I mean, past picture was 200,000 and now we're averaging at least 400,000 here. So slowly doing what he's got to do, slowly raising his baselines over time. But for Kai Cenat, he knows both how to be in grind mode, but also how to make those jumps from time to time, which we'll see later. This was one of my favorite videos ever from Kai, because it's so real. All right, let's watch it.
Like from 1 through 10. Yep.
Oh, I feel like it's moments like that that make people want to quit. But it's interesting because we don't know about the Kai Cenats that after that moment, it's like, you know what? Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should just like quit right now. We don't hear about that. We don't hear about all the all the rat stories of the other Kai Cenats that decided to quit after that moment. And Kai didn't, and that's huge. I mean, even later he makes references to it. He even dresses up as a mouse on screen, which is crazy. And he even reenacts it when he goes back to see his old house. So it's funny how moments like that stick out to people like Kai looking back. Because it's not those, I'm sure he remembers moments of the grinding phase of him just being consistent, but it's those like emotional moments where it's on the fence. It's like, is this really worth it? Those are the moments you remember. Those are the moments that count. All right, it may not look like it, but this was a really important part in Kai's journey. This is when he started his Kai Cenat live channel. So this is him essentially doing like 4, 5, 6 hour streams and then posting the best clips to YouTube. The reason this is important is this would really come in handy later. I mean, we think of Kai the streamer, not Kai the YouTuber. So, I mean, if he never started this channel, if he never streamed in the first place, who knows where he would be? Now this here is arguably the most, in my opinion, the most important part of Kai Cenat's career. Because he had a few pops, had a few really big videos, and then he partnered with AMP, which is massive. So like I was saying before, there's a ding-dong ditching bucket that worked years later. Use it again with an AMP collab. But I really want to focus on this video here. I hired a professional cuddler for $300. At this time in Kai's life, I really feel this was a video that made him never kind of go back. Like you think of this phase, he's starting to work with AMP, and then finally goes to the Icebox with AMP, and then, so this is such like a transitional period for Kai in so many different ways. In all the different types of stories and inflection points that we see, there's always that moment where things start to really take off, start to really ramp up. And these couple videos were, in my opinion, the first couple big steps before Kai really found some serious motion. If you can even say that without cringing. And then, as we all know, Kai started streaming on Twitch so much more, started being wicked consistent, and then he decided to do something crazy. This was such a good video. It's on his YouTube channel. He decided to go 30 days streaming, which is crazy, nonstop, 30 days. The camera stays on. He called it a Subathon. During that time, he set a record for how many subs he got, and was well deserved. I mean, there were so many emotional moments in that stream that really grip the viewer's heart. And it's hard not to cheer for someone like Kai Cenat. So what in the world is Kai doing today? I think he's changing streaming for the better. I think he's changing content in general. What Kai is really, really good at is coming up with these innovative ideas. The Streamathon that I showed you, the 30 days of Kai Cenat, the Mafia-a-thon, if you can say that, Mafia-a-thon. Anyway, before he ramped up to that, he spent 6 months brainstorming how to whiteboard out and was really thinking of the best ideas, best things to do during the stream for that time. And that creative spark is allowing him to push content in a way that we haven't seen before. I mean, this is really the future of reality TV. I mean, he's getting people together like NLE Choppa, Christian Rock, if I said her name right. And it's funny watching them all kind of be in the same place. Everyone makes content from their own perspectives and goes from there. Now, I really think content's kind of going in that direction where everyone kind of has, it's almost like LARPing. It's like reality TV meets LARPing, and it's 24/7. That's kind of what it's like. But regardless, Kai is an amazing streamer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe. I want to see us get to 1,000 subs here soon. So feel free to join the team, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.